Okay, so this challenge is called repetitions. Can you make sense of this file? Download the file here. All right, so let's go back to the terminal and let's set up our challenge environment. So it's we're going to go back to our home directory, and then we're going to create a directory called repetitions, and then enter that directory, and then we're going to download the challenge file. Okay, and then we copy the link address, go back to the terminal, and then use wget to download the file. All right, and we have copied a file called encflag over here. If we run file on the encoded flag, we see that it is ASCII text. Okay, in this case, let's read the file with the cat command. And we see this very long string right here. So this is one thing we can do to recognize base64 strings is the contents of the string. So base64 strings are going to contain uppercase and lowercase letters, as well as numbers, and a very telltale sign that something is potentially a base64 encoded string is the use of these equal characters at the end of the string, which are used as padding. So why are these equal characters here? It's because base64 encoded strings always have to be a number of characters that is divisible by 4. And in which case, when you're encoding the string and the result is not a number that is divisible by 4, they're going to the encoding is going to add a number of equal characters until the number is divisible by 4, and that's why you see these equal characters over here. So another thing you could do when you see a string that you suspect is encoded or hashed, you can also copy the string and you can ask ChatGPT what it thinks of the string. So you can copy this, and then you can go over to ChatGPT, and then you can ask it, what kind of encoding or encryption could this be? Okay, and another useful thing is to use shift return. If you do shift return, then you can go to the next line without necessarily hitting the enter key and submitting the line. So shift enter is a very useful thing to know as well. So we paste this in, and we're asking ChatGPT what they think this could be as far as encryption or encoding is concerned. Okay, and ChatGPT says the given string appears to be base64 encoded data, and it also gives you a little Python script for decoding this data. And it also explains why it thinks it could be base64 encoded data. So when decoded, the base64 string provided yields this. So this doesn't necessarily look like a flag. The result still appears to be a string of characters that may be part of some structured encrypted message. Okay, so let's use the terminal to decode this message first. So let's go back to the web shell, and let's decode this using base64. That's going to be base64d, and then the name of the file, which is encflag, enc_flag, and then we run this. And what we can do now is we can pipe this into another command, which is another base64 decode. So we use the same command, only we pipe this into base64d again. And that's going to get us another string over here, and this also looks like it could be base64 encoded as well. So we're going to do another base64D on it. And the output also looks like base64 code, which means you could try doing it again. And this is another base64 encoded string. So we can try doing another base64 decode. And the result is also base64 encoded. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've done 5 repetitive decryptions of this, decodes of this, rather. And let's do another one. And after six layers of base64 decoding, we get this. So it's picoCTF, base64 nested decoding downloaded. Okay. All right. So this is the flag for this particular challenge. We can copy it, and then we can go back to picoCTF, the repetitions challenge page, and we can submit this as the flag. So click on Submit Flag, and we are done. But don't forget to click on the Upvote button over here to show appreciation for the challenge. Hey there, HackerFrogs! Are you enjoying this workshop? Learning new concepts and skills? If so, there's a way you can support the channel, and it's totally free. Just click on the subscribe button below the video. Also, click on the like button. And if you have questions or comments on this workshop, please leave them below the video. Thanks for listening. And now, back to our scheduled programming.